Yo, what up my home slices? Today I got the daily challenge for you, and let me say that this was quite hard. I had to try like 5 or 6 times just to beat it. And yeah, that might sound like I'm a total noob, but if you guys played it, you would realize how hard it really is. If you guys beat it in like 2 or 3 tries, I mean, congrats, but it took me like 5 tries, I think, maybe 6, and I was just super mad. I just wanted to beat it so bad. I was like, I'm so close. I died at round like 46 twice, then I died at round 56, and then I died at round, I don't know, I died at a couple early rounds, like 35, 36, trying to farm too hard. And I finally ended up with this strategy. And let me say, first of all, that I have the Meerkat Pro, which did help me a little bit, so I can't get rid of the Meerkat Pro. It's impossible. So if you guys don't have the Meerkat Pro, it might be a little bit harder for you. I recommend just not farming quite as hard, but you should be able to do almost the exact same thing I did. Anyways, I'm going to go over the strategy just a tiny bit, and then I'm going to talk about something else, which I hope you guys will find interesting, and I'm probably going to talk about it in a few future videos. Anyways, let's get started. I started off with a farm, and I started off with the free Meerkat, and like I said, my Meerkat was pro, and then I basically just got a 2-3 boomerang as fast as possible, and I got the 0-3 boomerang first, and that helps versus the regeneration balloons that come on level 25, and you will be able to afford the boomerang monkey there, but then level 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30 you can probably beat with just the bionic boomer. But after that, you're going to have to be kind of careful. You have to use your glue pretty well, and you have to use your glue pretty well because, well, it is rough, and you're basically using your glue to help you farm as much as possible. And I mean, just follow the video exactly. I don't remember exactly every single thing I did, but I did do my targeting on glue gunners, and I changed those quite a bit, so you want to be careful, especially with that. For level 34, I made sure I put my glue gunners on strong. Also on level 40 and beyond, I left them on strong, and I kept them on last otherwise. And the reason I did that is because level 34, all those yellows come with the zebras, and you want to hit the zebras, not the yellows. And then level 40, you want to make sure you're hitting the ceramics, and you don't want to hit the crappy red, green, blue balloons that the Moab Maulers seem to make. The next thing I'm going to talk about is aliens. And I hope that was enough for this strategy. If you guys are having any problems, just try and follow it the best of your ability. And like I said, just farm a little bit less if you are having a few problems. You can get by with less Moab Maulers in the end. I think you can get by with probably like 2 or 3 less, no problem. Anyways, yeah, let's get down to aliens. First of all, I think there's common misconceptions about aliens. A lot of people think that there's 2 different things. There's aliens that come here, and then there's aliens in general. And aliens in general, I personally think they have to exist. It's like 100%. They do exist in the universe. There's just, without a doubt, in my brain, there's no possible way there can't be aliens in the universe. I personally think there's probably life in our solar system. Probably Europa, maybe Mars, and maybe a couple other places, kind of random. Some of the moons around Saturn, or even Jupiter, there's possibilities. And Europa is probably my favorite idea for where life could be. So aliens, yes, of course. I think they do exist for sure. Now the other thing is aliens that come here. And there is just so much, there's like no evidence at all for aliens coming here. And if you are a complete conspiracy theorist and you think that aliens come here, I would like to see 1 ounce of proof. And by proof, I don't mean a crappy photoshopped photo, because that does not count as proof. I don't want to hear about somebody who says they got abducted by aliens, because people make that up all the time. There's overwhelming proof, not to disprove that aliens come here, but just to make it so it sounds so unbelievably retarded that aliens would come here and then not like announce themselves to the human race. First of all, let's think about it. I mean, I'm only going to talk about this for about a minute or 2, but they have to travel light years. So let's say they even had the technology to travel near the speed of light, which, by the way, is pretty frickin' hard to do. If they did, let's just pretend they can travel like 99.9999% the speed of light. Just to get from the nearest star, it would take them 4 years, let alone most stars, which could even remotely have life, are hundreds of years away. Hundreds, if not thousands of light years away. So with that in mind, if they had this technology, which is really, really crazy, by the way, to get that fast, it would take immense amount of energies. Why would they travel for hundreds, if not thousands of years in an intergalactic spaceship with such great technology to come here and then just say, I'm going to crash into their planet and I'm not going to tell them that I'm here? It just doesn't make sense. If we went to another planet, the first thing we would do is check for life or something like that. If there was a planet with life that we thought had life on it, we'd look for intelligent life, and we'd go and try and meet them or talk to them or do whatever we want. We wouldn't expect them to be hostile if they were intelligent. But there's also like a different side of the coin. If aliens, I'm not even going to talk about like what if aliens did come here, but I'm just saying right now it's just the overwhelming proof against aliens coming here is just ridiculous. And let me just give you like 2 more points, I guess, about why aliens probably wouldn't come here, besides the fact of traveling thousands of, if not hundreds, if not thousands of light years, if not millions of light years, just to see our stupid little planet. The first one, I guess, is that there's literally like no evidence whatsoever, and we've had radio telescopes roaming the skies, pretty much wherever they can, trying to pick up any sort of radio waves that somebody might have made or some other alien civilization might have made. And we have had pretty much nothing that we've pretty much picked up no radio waves from alien civilizations. So it's really unlikely that alien civilizations that are close have been sending radio waves anywhere near close to us. Now, if an alien civilization was pretty close, they could probably pick up our radio waves coming off of our planet. So it's not crazy to think that, you know, we could pick up their radio waves. It's not crazy. It makes complete sense, especially when you have these dishes that are 50 feet wide picking up one little tiny radio wave. That's all you need. Anyways, that's really all I got to talk about. If you guys want to hear more about this, I will explain it even more. If you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comments section, and I will for sure answer them for you guys to the best of my ability. Thanks for watching.